But
growing as a person.
I'm back.
They stop physically growing. But, you know, just like mentally, like exploring new ideas has to be a perpetual thing.
Let's continue. I paused it. Empty aquariums though, that's sad that they're empty.
I mean, the nature of the legal system in America is that
It's almost there's like, doesn't even think there's even water in those anymore.
slowly so that it's not
Might be,
overly
but
reactionary. How slow it should
who
be
knows?
is debatable. But, you know, on an idealistic level, you don't exactly want every time there's a new revolution, every time something changes the internet in some fundamental way, the way like social media has with its relevancy over the last decade, since it's really become a focal point. You don't really necessarily want that to start changing laws immediately, but it does feel like we're at a place where tech is way out ahead of where laws are at and people's understanding of what tech is.
One of these ones are.
How that should be regulated by legal system.
Hello. One of these I can crawl through. I love this whole fish thing. Alright, so come in. It's me. Ah yes, what are the glasses out?
We can go with the FDA.
Yeah, the FDA, sure. Whoever is in charge of making sure that we put like hashtag
So here's a glass.
properly in our
Right here.
and all that stuff. The FCA?
The FTC.
The FCC, yeah. Whichever one of those 80 options you guys presented is the real one. Yeah, like, you know, that's all still evolving and changing, and that's just within our industry. We keep up on that like crazy. Like I said, the scary, like, we don't even know all the technology being worked on right now.
Place is starting to flood.
I just wonder, like, you know, I know it has to be behind, but you have to wonder if eventually it'll be so far behind that there's just no even catching up. Not just legally, but just like keeping up with it. Our own knowledge, like, there's always like that thing where like technology will eventually surpass our ability to understand it or whatever, or AI will be building AI. Like, I don't think we're at that point, but no, not yet. But it probably will come.
It will happen. AI building AI, that's gonna happen eventually.
Put together by themselves the kind of computer architecture that goes into CPUs today. They're so incredibly complex and robust to make them. They have software that basically assists them in all aspects to make sure that all the processes are going together, because there's billions of them. It's more than any one person could ever keep track of, and it's more than any
Stuff for aquariums, that's what it's for.
draft up, like,
Water filtration systems,
start over. You have to work quite a bit.
which apparently bullets go right through and stuff floats on top.
Incredibly complex that more than one person can understand. But also, you know, human ingenuity. If we build it,
This is the seal exhibit, I think.
things that are designed by
Can I not call on those?
but that may come in the future.
It's not. Here's a ladder anyway.
The wind is the fart of God in the face of a different God. Insignificant.
Perfect capstone.
That sums it up. What are we talking about?
Big tech.
So,
Tech. Sure. Yeah, and of course I remember what you both talked about. I seem to remember giving Wade quite a few points, and then giving Mark a huge boost of points. Yeah, I have to say, Wade, that last bit there started to sound a little out of touch. You're already aging out of technology. Started to sound a little scared. and to comfort you, they made here is to comfort you to give you one. Give you 30 more points.
did I go the wrong way?
How's it feel to lose again, Mark?
And because your idea, I know I already gave you points for idea, but because your idea was literally so good, and I loved it, and like, I'm gonna use it. Well, I'm gonna give you, wait, I'm gonna give you like 4
No, I think that's the right way.
quality of your
Jesus
idea.
Christ. Oh my God, this is a landslide.
Good God. Then, let's see. What else?
Oh wait, it's down here, duh.
For your pick for the first technology that really blew your mind, Wade, that's the PS2. I respect that. I really respect that. I'm gonna give you 75 more points.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. We're going to spend all this. It's an investment.
Filling up the scores, and I keep track. Do a little addition. That means today's winner by a landslide is Mark.
What? Go!
Wait. Turned out I gave Mark like 250,000 points.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man.
Well, you laughed at his title. You enjoyed that. You wanted one. You wanted a juicer.
How much was my laugh at his title worth?
Look, the specifics
Okay,
escaped me.
sorry, I was
have already
distracted.
That's fair, I
But
guess.
you put up a
But-
real fight, Wade.
I'll pick some more stuff
I
up.
think you ended up with at least like 500 points.
I felt pretty
give like a speech or something? You alright? You sound like you're gonna tear up.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone that liked and followed the podcast. I'd like to thank them personally. Though you're the real heroes. You're better than everyone who doesn't like and follow and subscribe.
Podcast? Is that a thing we can do?
I don't know. I have no idea, but just man,
Open door over here.
True heroes.
No.
You're the reason I won. I give this to you. Thank you.
Alright, well thank you so much
Vent.
for listening to Distractable. Whatever. This has been Mark, Bob, and Wade. Check out everyone's social.
This episode of Distractable is brought to you by Squarespace. Have you ever wanted a website? Have you ever dreamed of that? Well, Squarespace empowers millions of dreamers, makers, and doers by providing them with the tools that they need to bring their creative ideas.
No, we're going to a vent again.
Website, claim a domain, sell online, and market a brand.
I have a brand idea, Mark. Okay. I think we should make a website.
Flashlight died. Yeah, to shake my controller. Gucci.
Basically just a splash.
I actually have an idea.
Poochie. I hate to do this to you, Pooch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Poochie. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to kill you.
Real Distractable podcasts get whatever variation of URL you need and make websites for this podcast.
So you're a bunch of knockoff.
I'm sorry. I hate killing animals.
Make sure it's
So
like
sorry.
an awful knockoff version of each one of us. And once you've made these beautiful websites, you can use Squarespace's extensive marketing tools to make sure that everyone knows what you've got going on.
Yeah, this is now a competition. Whoever makes the sketchiest, most scariest website, I feel like it will naturally share
Sorry,
itself
Pooch.
with their powerful marketing tools, and people will know about your website, and it will be like the anti-universe version of the Distractable podcast.
Now, you're gonna find out what all this stuff is later. Why all this is here. You'll find out later.
Well, if you go to
Abby's
squarespace.com/code
stories are just coming up.
for a free trial, when you're ready to launch, you can use the offer
Sorry,
code
Pooch.
Distractable, DISTRACTIBLE, to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Good evening, gentle listener, and welcome to Distractable.
While they were sleeping.
Production with your hosts, Bob, Mark, and Wade. This week, the menage a trois propounding us now with tales of things that go hump in the night. Sorry, that's bump in the night. The supernatural. Please gird thy loins and enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to the Distractable podcast. Here we discuss anything that interests us and compete to see who can bring the most captivating stories to the table. Whoever brings the most interesting
Here's a
story,
firefly.
as judged by me, will be
Welcome,
declared
welcome.
the winner of the podcast and will earn the right to host next week's episode and play the role of judge. Today, I'm joined by Bob Meiskens. Oh, by the way, I'm Mark.
Okay, well,
Sorry, you interrupted my
I have to show you.
That's okay, I'm here too.
I feel bad because we get to meet this. We get to meet this one, and this dog is actually nice. It just was protecting, and Ellie had to kill it.
Big enough to be applicable to both, to
I'm
make
sorry.
everyone feel welcome and included.
Her name is Alice. I'm sorry, Alice. I really am.
Keep doing the thing. Yeah, keep setting it up. Let's go.
Yeah,
Power
nice
through.
move on immediately.
I feel bad for doing that.
Per
That's the only thing I like about
international
Abby's
standards,
story.
Stories will be judged primarily on the content of said stories.
It's the
However,
dog.
bonus points may be awarded for things like creative titles, originality, how much I like that person's
I know.
bribery, how much I like that person's
But we'll get to
bribe,
meet her here
brings
soon.
whatever I feel like because I am the judge. The theme that has been selected for mine.
Here we go, cutscene.
So please give me your story title so that I may select which one will go first.
My story
Go back.
is titled Seasons
There we go.
Don't Fear the Reaper. They fear the titties.
This is where Ellie's story ends.
I have to write that one
Both of
down.
you.
Holy hell, that is
Two other people who helped kill Joel.
Yeah, girlfriend Jackson.
Tell me where she went.
I don't even
I
care if
wanna
that's
look at
related
this.
to this.
Give her what she wants.
That is
with it.
stunning.
Can I just concede without sharing my title?
No,
You have to tell your story. You have to give your title. That's the rules.
She's not lying. You could survive it, Owen.
Mine's very original. I worked
You
very
just
hard
need
on
her.
this. I spent days building this title. It's 3 words long, the best 3 words you'll ever hear, and I guess I'm just gonna. I'm not a guy to beat around the bush, so I think I just go for it and say it. Milford Chainsaw.
I'd listen to her.
Yeah,
She's in this
it's not bad.
Accurate, I assume.
No, yeah, I didn't know I was going up against Ernest Hemingway today. I thought I was
It's a
just
song
gonna make
lyric.
it up.
Ernest Hemingway wishes. He wishes.
You guys don't know that
I
song?
don't
we
remember
did
that song
anyway.
including the titty.
Stop.
You used titties to beat me, and that's cheap.
It's the cowbell song. Seasons don't fear the reaper, through the wind the sun and that's Sinbad, that Blue Oyster Cult song.
Oh, is that what they say? Do they say seasons?
I thought it was Seasons Don't Fear the Rain. Is that not what that song is?
Owen!
Seasons don't fear the reaper. According
There goes Owen.
don't fear the reaper.
Yeah, that's what they say, because they fear the wind and the sun and the rain is a season.
No, 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 no.
I don't see that. Well, it really wasn't the seasons don't fear
I hated doing this to Mel. Her name is Melanie.
Look, it may be my
She's
story's
pregnant.
garbage. Maybe all I have is time.
You're gonna learn that
Kind of good
anyways.
story. I'm just saying the title. I changed one word to title. I guess you used a song lyric. I stole another movie. We both.
Yeah, I shouldn't have
you suck better.
stabbed the pregnant chick either, but
God, you guys are really trying to win this. Look, who gets to go first?
she was pregnant.
You
Yeah,
do, Bob.
Ellie.
You get a 1 point.
She was pregnant.
Damn it! I thought I had this
All right.
one. How am I gonna keep track of points?
Just make some scratch marks on your
I
arm
have a
there.
notebook. Where we go?
Right arm Wade, left arm Bob.
God, I'm not gonna do. All
Why
right.
would you do
We don't know
that?
how.
That's a
I don't know
joke.
how she gets back,
Stalling for you to
but
have time to find your notebook, you weirdo.
No, it's too late. We're already recording. It's rolling. People are listening. We gotta go.
Ellie?
So,
Tommy!
Left hand, yeah, that's me.
Tommy!
Bob. Okay, Bob is.
This episode of Distractable is brought to you by Roman. Squeaky doors, clock sinks, fitted gadgets. When things break down around the house, you take care of it. However, when
Yeah,
something's
she
up,
did
better.
kill 3
You just
lives,
try not
but
to
she
think
did
about
say
it.
she was gonna kill them all.
I never think about it. Take care of it, Bob. If I could, I would. Trust me.
Well, you
Yeah,
can.
you literally can. I thought I was just broken forever.
And they're heading back to the movie theater. She left the map.
/distractable now.
With Roman, you can get a free online evaluation and ongoing care for ED, all from the comfort and privacy of your
Here we
home.
go.
Getting started is simple.
Here comes
Just go
the
to
end.
GetRoman.com/distractable and
Oh,
complete an online
Ellie's
visit.
part.
No one's gonna know. No one's gonna have any idea. I've covered it perfectly.
I know this is the end because
Really time to take care of that ED bomb. Thank you so much. You've been
how
a good friend.
yeah, I
You know
have
that?
played it before, but
And remember, get started today and you'll save $15 on your first order of ED treatment. Hydration is more than just about getting water in your body. You need to replace nutrients, you need to replace minerals, vitamins, all these different things, and they can be provided.
yeah, well, there's another one sitting right there, right next to her. So there's another life
Yeah, that's
sitting. Well, I was
So,
moving away
when
from
you
her, but
sweat,
still.
When you go about your day, you're losing more than just water. There are things that your body needs to replace. That's where Liquid IV
We're heading back to Jackson.
Workout, you need to
That's
get
the plan.
hydration quickly. You can use Liquid IV, just put it in your normal water bottle, and you can get some great tasting water. That
But
also helps
we don't
hydrate
really
you.
go back to
Doesn't that
Jackson.
sound good?
Yes.
Yeah, but like, what kind of taste?
I'm pretty basic bitch. I like lemon lime because I feel like the citrus really works well for me. I have a big 40 ounce like hydro flask, so fill that up, ice 2 of those packets. Also, they have a new technology called cellular transfer technology with the optimal ratio of glucose, sodium, and potassium. I'm gonna pretend like I know how this works.
Sounds good, man. Keep going.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a perfect balance to help you hydrate more quickly and effectively than water alone. Did you know I
City by
I do
tomorrow.
now.
Did you know that, bitch? What, bitch?
Oh,
You fucking know
dude,
that?
Ellie.
Grab your Liquid IV in bulk nationwide at Costco, or you can get 25% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code DISTRACTABLE at checkout. That's 25% off anything you order when you get better hydration today using promo code DISTRACTABLE at liquidiv.com.
Okay, so again, title of my story: Seasons Don't Fear the Reaper. They fear the titties.
Yeah, that's good.
Need a better second time. So I'm 8
I'm
years
not
old.
looking forward to going through
Summer,
Idaho again.
no school, out in the
should be
neighborhood
worried
with my
about what
friends,
Maria's gonna
riding
do
our
to you.
bikes off curbs, jumping off makeshift ramps, whatever kids do with bikes, right?
However,
Having a hell of a
I
time.
was passing through some ritzy
And
section
suddenly
of
I
town,
realized
come across this necklace.
an absolute jolt of
Sparkles, I
terror
think it's real
running
gold.
through me. The sun
think
is
it's
starting
real
to
gold.
set. It's dusk.
It's real gold.
I've been having I had dinner, I came back out, I've been
Let's
having so
see
much
it.
fun,
I
I
know
lost
what
track of
gold
time
looks
completely.
like.
And my mother has warned me
If it's legit, can we say
that
it's
I'm
from all
not
of us?
back in the house.
It's legit. Can we say it's from all of
The
us?
sun is
Mind
fully
your own
set.
damn vibes.
Terrible apparition is going to come at me.
I love these guys.
My parents used this
Team Ellie all the way.
scare me into behavior. When I remember this, I am shook all the way to my core. hurriedly, I tell my friends, I gotta go. I don't explain it. I look panicked. They're confused. I just say, I gotta go. I turn
You're
tail,
not fine,
race
Elle.
my bike home as fast as
Come
I
on. I know you like Joel does. You're not fine.
The last few pixels of the sun dip under the horizon.
I can't wait for that
I lay my bike down
Last
in
of
the
Us
garage, run in
TV
the house,
show, the hit HBO.
just by the skin of my teeth.
I will be watching every episode, pretty much. I want to see what they add into it and what they do. I think it's more of a side thing. Here we go. Chess!
Stand up! Hands in the air, I shoot this one too.
Don't you do it, Ellie. Get out of here.
Stand
Elle.
up! Now!
Don't you fucking dare.
Shut the fuck up!
I will explain
All right.
to you
Stop! Stop!
the Malaysian apparition known as the Hantu Tetek. Roughly
Toss your
translated,
weapon.
that name, Hantu Tetek,
Toss your weapon!
as either nipple ghost or breast ghost.
I know why you killed Joel.
I looked up a picture.
Well,
He
you're
did
kinda
what he
skipping
did to
ahead
save
in the
me.
story, but that's fine.
There's no cure because of me. I am the one who
I
want.
prefer, I prefer to think of her as the breast ghost, I
Let
guess,
him go.
or the booby fed, or the gazonka,
It's over now, I guess.
if you will.
Bonus points for every one of those. Did you make those up?
I actually did. There were lots of
You let you
articles
both
with
win.
funny names. I made it a point to try and come up with
Wasted it.
versions of funny boob-themed ghost
This is
names,
the end of
although
this.
the original-
Yes, those are great.
Oh, but this isn't the last time we play as
How did
Ellie.
you find this?
There
Because
is an
searching
epilogue.
nipple ghost, I got the answers I didn't want
Dad?
from the internet. I looked up
Ah, we're playing as Abby.
Dad!
This is
You gotta look up the name. Nipple Hantu
Dad!
Tetek.
this point in time right now. She's a firefly that we're starting at, and this is when the hospital comes by.
Titled "The 7 Most Ridiculous Ghost Stories from Around the World," and I read it passively while I was brainstorming ideas for this episode. But I came across this ghost, and I had to tell you all about the Hantu Tetek.
Oh, I hate playing as her, but
The legend
it's for the game.
Hantu Tetek is a female spirit apparition ghost. Some say a witch, a Balinese witch.
Well, it's about
Unimaginably
Dad?
enormous rack. And this
more than
ghost
an hour
is only
for her
to
story.
walk around and smother disobedient young men to death with her shocking bazooms. Guys might hear that and be like, alright, if I have to die. This is not like some anime fantasy girl who's gonna show up and come fulfill all your dreams or whatever. Hantu Tateks are described in a lot of ways. Generally, they're described as being
Dad, come on!
So, you think I should
I can't keep doing this.
like deathly old woman sort of look. The real absolute banger.
give her a hard time playing as her, letting her get hit to the point where she's almost low in health, and then finishing off the enemies? Or do you think I should play this safe like I played
They're
Ellie?
located on the ghost's back. Yes, the spookiest place.
Your answer determines how I play her.
back boobs sound kind of nice to me.
But anyway, this ghost comes from
I like your idea. You want me to make it rough for her. Good.
Dad!
Count at Bunganberry. I have no idea what inspired this person.
Bathroom.
Sketches of what they thought this ghost looked like, and Twitter couldn't decide if they were going to be horny about it or terrified about it. And they basically went
This is a rat. Little rat!
responses
Rat!
from dudes
Little
just
rat!
being like, oh, I summoned a
Okay.
Hantu Tetek. Yeah, I want some of this in my life. Like, and a lot of them were like, I would not mess with this ghost.
Well,
That
I
sounds
mean, if it's a
terrifying.
ghost, is it really actually going to be able to physically interact with you? Then it seems like sort of poltergeist. Ghost.
Yeah, I mean, the descriptions are vague. This is an old. It comes from Malaysia.
Now, for her, we're collecting quarters.
Look at that. 19.
Virginia.
Or
1978 Virginia.
all the information you know about me, but like, it's hard to find a lot online. I'll show you all of the links I found online. Put in the Discord so you can
Maybe I
look.
can get onto
Who
the
knows how it uses the food to suffocate you? I don't want to find out.
Being crushed to death is not a good here's trivia. Okay, never mind. I would deduct points
We
from
all
you
gotta
guys.
go sometime, man. If you're gonna go, you might as well enjoy it. No, that's the exact logic that the stupid people were doing. You're getting crushed to death. It doesn't matter I survived 2020, maybe.
Hurt yourself.
What is an appealing death? Getting swooshed.
Jerry. That's Jerry, I forgot.
You guys, I don't know.
Got a little mud on you there, sweetheart.
Exactly.
So you.
This website has some good imagery that
Get a
really
drink.
might swing your opinion about. It's not in English, and I couldn't get it translated from the Wayback Machine. But there are some images that I feel like might really swing your opinion about whether or not you want to get smothered to death by those big old headlights. The top one's a little more childish, a little cartoony. But if you get to the bottom there, you really get more to the meat of what I think a Hantu detect looks like. Because anime has taught us that boobs grow as like spheres or something.
Perfectly spherical. We all know this.
Not how boobs work. I had to bring it to you.
I've never seen anything quite like that, though.
They really are like scarves, or like snakes.
See, the problem is, like, I disagree fundamentally that bigger is always better when it comes to moves. And to be perfectly honest, I shouldn't just be making big declaratives about judgment of moves, you know, in general. Hey,
Sorry, give me a second. I'm setting something up on my Chromebook while I'm doing this.
Well, I didn't say bigger may not be better, but I didn't say bigger was worse. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. I think titty deserves to be judged on its own merits.
Yeah.
The titties have to be judged. Why you judging?
Yeah, why are they gonna get?
It's like it's always positive.
But yeah, look, so this is an interesting topic. It stirs a lot of different emotions about general horniness, the general discussion of like death, but death in a way that's sort of comical, but like, does that make it better? The thing that I find really messed up about this saggy specter, gotta work in my name.
Welcome back. Sorry, I'm
At least to
messing
some
around
extent,
my
it comes,
fallout
from my
shelter.
understanding, it comes from parents using this to scare their young male children into behaving themselves. This isn't just like some like I could totally imagine someone creative coming up with this character, some adult or whatever, someone over, you know, teenager older coming up with this and be like, aha, big tits and stuff. Ah, it's a scary, funny ghost. This was used by adults to influence children. And like, I was a young boy once, right? And if my parents had described the giggity ghost to me as being very old and grotesque and scary looking with back boobies, it was confusing, I would probably be scared. But like, young boys are really horny. And I would definitely at least have toyed around with the idea of like, how much do I misbehave to just get like a little threatening smoosh without being smothered to death?
Anyways,
like, where's the line?
this guy here that's in front
There.
is Jerry.
You know,
Jerry.
every time you run off like this, they give me shit.
Come on.
Believe it or not, they actually care about your
Hang on.
safety.
These woods are safe.
A little
Death.
more on the horse.
She's been hanging
That
out.
one I definitely
Right on the
lean
other side
over.
of those trees.
That one would be one that would
And?
work. That's a word.
She's due any day now. We'll just check on her and then we'll head back.
If you're listening at home,
He was a
you
vet.
can maybe find this on the
He was a
Incredible
zookeeper
podcast.
before the outbreak.
Either that or we will create
See?
recreate.
Got my little girl.
Or it won't exist at all.
If you couldn't tell. What they're talking about, I'm not gonna spoil.
But yeah, no,
How'd you
that
know I was
doesn't
here?
look good. Sidebar,
Owen
there's a
ratted me
whole
out, didn't he?
discussion to be had of like
He
the
did his job.
sexualization of breasts
How'd you
in
get him to
general,
talk?
you know, the stigma and all that
I
stuff. But
asked.
for you guys, none of those nice pictures do
You
it.
didn't ask.
I
You
don't
did
look at this
something
creature and
to
like,
get him to
well,
talk.
maybe if I saw this and I
1978.
wasn't sure it was just a
Don't
person
have that one in my
I
collection.
would be
You can
running
keep it.
and screaming
If you
as
promise not to
fast
pull
and
anything
as
like
loud
this
as I
again.
possibly could.
Yeah, I don't think this
You got
is
yourself a
exactly what
deal.
I would be fantasizing
Why
about
would
ever.
I?
I mean, I think you're right.
listen, I-
But also, like, your parents described it.
Let's keep looking.
You'll see later on why Jerry comes into play. Again, remember the first game. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Just notice you two have been hanging out. More so.
He was in the first game. He was just not mentioned.
Absolutely shocked.
I'll let you know.
Two-headed dragon.
But in my
Your
mind,
dad.
like,
Crabs.
you know, it's kind of embarrassing to think about and admit, but in
Like the
my
way
mind,
you
I
both try
know I would have
really hard not to look at each other when you're
We're walking on. We're walking
That's,
inside a
like,
whale's mouth.
sexual
and
and-
he makes you
It's
laugh.
not sexual, like the food, like,
Because
at
he's
least
such
in
an idiot.
culture,
Well,
like,
because he's such an idiot.
How he's
It's an
actually
octo.
that everything was like
So,
this weird
You're taking advantage of them.
Like,
Abs, look.
yeah, that's pretty hot, actually. Like, you know, what,
Fresh tracks.
that's how young boys' minds work.
Let's see if we can find anything else.
Now what type?
Wait.
Now what type of tracks do those look like?
Way of giving me a tracking lesson, isn't it?
What?
I would never.
Look at those tracks and tell me.
I mean,
What are they're hooves, yes.
Yeah.
But what animal do you think it is?
you do what you need to do to get it done.
Keeping your kids in line. It's gotta be better ghosts.
You actually listen.
You have your moments of wisdom.
So, looking at those tracks, what type of animal do you think it is? I'll let you look for a second until I get an answer.
My dad gave me the sex talk. I couldn't explain it. It was like 10. And so, to me, one of the parts of that whole discussion that really like
See
made me
anything
very
else?
concerned
Not
was the
yet.
idea of an erection. Like, I didn't get it, and I didn't understand it. So the concept of my dick just suddenly growing really worried me, as if it would happen at any moment. And I remember having these constant paranoid nightmares when I was in.
You got your guess. I'm not gonna tell you, but you'll see.
I was imagining like it would
Keep
just
looking.
like fucking balloon and fill the whole room and kill everybody, and I'm like, God, please no, I don't want that.
We're about to see here.
It's like that's legitimate.
She's supposed to do that, but whatever.
How big your dick would get if you could the first time you got an erection and just constantly be like, no, there's people.
And the thing was like becoming hard wasn't explained to me, so I just thought it was like just gonna like swell, like just like an air mattress or something. Just like, oh God. I'm sorry, it's puberty, everyone.
That would be such a world. You're at the mall and there's just a dad carrying a kid, dragging a huge boulder behind him like, it's puberty, don't look. Let me scarred for life.
I forget where to go.
It didn't last
Yeah,
long,
no.
I'll give it that, but the fact that it like that's where my brain went because
Look.
Dad, I found something.
It's after birth.
She already gave birth. And look, two sets of tracks.
Look! Baby tracks!
It's her. Let's go.
It's making a noise.
Sound good?
Baby tracks!
Young, I suppose you would have like some mixed
Don't
reactions.
mind the Russians that randomly come in here. I don't know who they are.
Is very horrifying. Like, you're young. It's like, one of the first pairs of boobs you've ever seen.
So you said a camel.
Like,
Infected around.
maybe you would have quite the perplexed penis, you know?
You know
You'd
they
be like, I
roam.
want to run,
You
but
brought the
also,
gun, right?
Of course.
I guess, but that's leading into the whole idea that like you're so easily.
Come on, let's see. Ready?
Well, I don't know. I don't know child psychology.
Look, it's a zebra.
experience of seeing
She's stuck.
like, you know,
Oh no.
you're in that age, and, like,
It's okay, girl. It's okay. Girl. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay, girl. It's okay, girl. Ooh. Ooh. No. Stop. Oh, stop moving. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. It's okay, girl. It's okay, girl. It's alright. It's okay, girl. Shh, shh, shh.
Over here, Owen.
I don't know. Like, it was that like the moment.
Oh, and just
Get over here and help me hold
help.
her. I need you back up. Owen!
Picture
Hold her.
awaken something. I don't know.
Come on.
only ever returned on.
Easy, girl. Easy, girl.
Get in there, Abs.
Ooh, it's okay. You're free. There you go. Oh, it's okay. Bye.
Holy fuck.
Bye, zebra.
Everybody's looking for you. We gotta... Hey, wait!
Dad!
In Malaysian culture, whoever's parents maybe this took them down some roads. Maybe they
Come on.
learned a lot faster about themselves and the truth.
Look, it's the hospital Ellie was at. Look, it's her baby.
Get out of here.
Aw, look at the baby.
That girl showed up. The one Marlene keeps talking about.
Yup.
They found her in the tunnels. She has an old bite mark on her arm. No signs of infection.
Yup. Sound like the first game?
They're already running tests on her. You gotta get down there.
Dun, 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 dun. No, 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 no. Here's where things get. Where's Marlene? They made her look so good in this game.
She's a child, not some petri dish.
You think I don't... I'm aware of the situation.
And you're okay with killing her?
I'm okay with developing a vaccine that will help save millions of lives. How many fireflies have died for less?
That was their choice.
Sorry, Marlene.
Are you telling me this is how it's gonna be?
I am begging you to buy in.
And what if this was Abby?
Everything that we've been fighting for, all the sacrifices, all of the horrific... all of that is justified with this one act.
If this was your daughter, what would you do?
Abby,
Buy some dinner.
thank you, sweetheart.
No, if it was his daughter, what would he do? How do you think I felt when your daughter killed Joel? That man was a father to two girls. Two girls. One of them died. The other one he got to save. I'm not a father myself, but if I was, I'd say that's a pretty goddamn good job. Raising someone that he is not even blood to.
You're doing the right thing. If it was me, I want you to do the surgery.
Okay, I think we're gonna hear some familiar sounds from the first game. I know. Now Joel ran through this hallway. So are we. But I want you to notice something. Remember, Joel came through this door. But guess who he shot?
You still in the fucking building? Abby.
No!
Abby, don't look.
Joel shot her father. I mean, sure, I get it. Joel killed her father. Heartbreaking. But Joel was only doing what he thought was right.
Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up.
Oh,
Please stop.
no.
Please don't.
I can't.
Joel, please get up. No! Fucking kill me.
Whoa, what are you doing? Benny.
Lenny, no.
No. We're here for him. That's it.
It's too risky to leave them alive.
Too fucking bad.
He's right.
I forgot that happened again. I forgot you got to see
killed
that
them. We're no
twice.
better than he was. They didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, look at my face. Fuck your face. You should have been guarding the upstairs like I told you to. Move! Back up. Or what? Back the fuck up!
Calm down.
Got it! Shoot
You
me.
can't just kill Joel like that.
We're done.
I'm glad Ellie killed every last one of you. I'm always going to be on Ellie's side. Always. I didn't fall in love with Joel's character just to see him die and to betray his side.
Abby. Oh. Easy. You okay, Abs?
Yeah, just... What's up?
Been searching everywhere for you. You've been called up.
Yeah.
Isaac wants us at the front.
Are you serious?
I'm afraid so. We should hustle.
Later on,
We're leaving now?
towards
Yes. Vámonos.
mid part of Abby's story, towards the end, there,
My neck.
they kind of gave.
Hey, thanks for giving me their room last night.
Hang on.
Yeah, who was
I'll
it
wait
this
for the
time?
talking to
Cook
stop.
chick?
Nah, the weather chick.
Now that's cool. They have a full-on working gym.
Oh, the scientist. Nice.
She's a little too excited about her job. Talked my ear off about some storm. I don't know.
Worth it, though?
Oh, absolutely. I can die happy now.
You should. You're never gonna do better than her.
I keep thinking the same thing.
Anyway, I'll pause it before they start talking. Late, like I said, midway towards Abby's story, and towards the end, they kind of give Abby the same type of story that Joel did in the first one, but except for she's not as smuggling. You'll see what I mean. I don't want to go into depth because it would ruin too much.
Nothing. I'll keep looking on this.
I'm gonna put my controller in.
Oh yeah.
Classrooms.
Alright, great story.
Oh, I tried to glitch myself in there.
Her too.
Gentlemen never tell.
Content. What was I judging this on? Wait, I've given
I would have laughed if I could have broken the game.
So you're at 5. I'll give you one more just as a tip. But I gave you a lot there. So you're at 6.
Oh, teaching the kids how to plant. Good idea.
3 more right now, and they're all good.
I never would have never thought of that. And oh yeah, they're little cubbies. See, I would have a full-on working.
Yeah, on it.
Get me something con picante.
You get what you get.
Grubhub loves restaurants even more.
I would be
It's delicious. It fuels your body.
a person who's a leader who's very, very good. I'd have a full-on working kitchen, like this, cafeteria.
They know the restaurant reputation matters, and they are not going to do anything.
How's your face?
Jordan, I didn't see you there.
How's your face, bud?
Manny and I just got called up to
How's your
the
fucking face?
What are you doing at the Saravina?
Hotel and the school are getting evacuated. Grabbing supplies, bringing it.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Fucking believe after everything we're falling back.
You don't know that's what it is.
Obviously, I'm not home from the station sooner.
There's that. Yeah. You should run. May your survival be long.
Be swift. May your survival be long and your death be swift. I'll fucking make your death quick. Oh, these look good. Chicken, maybe duck. Is that pig? Pig's head, maybe. Is that rabbit? Yeah, it looks like there's rabbit over there. Sausage links, the whole butcher. Again, I would have full running everything like this. Little things, those are Gatorade things that to put water on. Yeah, you would have. You wouldn't really have juice. You'd have water.
What are they serving today? Burritos.
Again. Burritos again.
Hey man, there's a line.
We're going to the front. Come on.
Death knocking on your door, Bob. You should be ready.
Are you?
Right outside your window.
Going back.
Now, don't freak out. Mel's coming with us.
It's my car.
Mel's coming with us.
Manny?
Shut up.
Where's your pack?
What if I
In
walked
the
to
room?
the grocery store and
Why are you doing this
Truck's
to
waiting
me?
for you there too, Bob.
Because I care
Oh
about
god,
her.
I'll eat the burrito.
And I'm tired of all the bullshit.
Does she know I'm on this drive?
She does.
And she's cool with it?
Yeah.
She's mad.
Why does your yeah sound like a no?
how do you know?
It's my accent. Come on, stop being paranoid.
The Policy Genius team will handle the paperwork and scheduling for free. Head to policygenius.com to get started right now. Policy Genius.
Open the door and eat your burrito.
It's nice to get it right.
Truck is coming!
You actually can see her take a bite out of the burrito. It's pretty cool. The designs on the burrito too. I love the designs on it.
To finally move forward.
We barely said a word to each other since Jackson. I'm just supposed to pretend that didn't happen?
Of course not. You guys need to talk about it.
They're just really digging in.
She's the rest of us.
But she's not like the rest of us.
Mel never knew Joel though.
She kills scars all the time.
Not the way we kill Joe.
Yeah,
We're friends. She's a medic.
you're assholes.
She's
She might be a medic, but you're assholes.
okay?
I'll try.
That's all I'm asking.
Did you? Did I make that in the trash? I think I did. I think it just like disappeared when I hit the trash can though.
Get your things ready. I'm gonna grab Mel.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Bye.
I'd shoot you. I wouldn't even set one finger near you. I'd look you in the eyes as I killed you too. Cause that'd be my version of watching you die. Nice, they got some movies going on here.
I'll do it later.
Very well. I'm sorry, I'm eating as I'm playing, but it's fine. Well, Manny's short as hell. Why would you sit on that bed after you know what Manny did on it?
You call it distant comedic? That was a very serious story, rooted in Malaysian culture.
There was a lot of laughter from us because we're immature. Unrelated.
But we do get to meet Poochie. We get to meet her. She's the only one out of Abby's group. She's really the one who
No one's okay with this? We need to grab Alice on our way.
probably because it's Owen's baby. Oh man. I won't lie, I do like Manny. He's funny. Sad to see him go, but so we're playing these parts of Abby. The fact that I hate Abby's guts because she doesn't really change. A lot of these other people have a heart.
What are you getting called up for?
It's just the usual rotation.
Hey, when you get back, will you check on my dad? He seems
I don't know.
worse.
There's no.
Well, he's complaining about sharpening the fist.
Maybe we can get him some more painkillers. Heard they moved you and Owen to section
Sorry, I
106.
I put it away. Sorry, but
It's also young families. Getting you guys excited. Maybe. Seeing all the kids running around. Yeah, I'm getting ready.
but yeah, as we go on, I want you to tell me who's your favorite characters. I'm gonna show you my most favorite character coming up soon out of on the Wolves side.
Yikes. Sucks for him.
I have a bowl. That's what I was doing. I was putting them in a bowl. Here are the Poochies. Hi. Hi. Hi, look at you. So friendly.
Signing out Alice? She's playing inside. Abby, you wanna grab her?
Becca was coming over to hang out.
Hey, ready? We're gonna do something with Alice real quick. Hi, Alice. Hi, baby girl.
That's my favorite girl.
Hi, there's my favorite. she's my favorite. You wanna go to the trucks? This one wants to play. Bear. Ready? Ready? Get it, Bear. Go get it. I'll be there in a second, Alice. I want to play with Bear for a little bit. Come on, give me the ball. Give me the ball. Alright, ready? Ready? Get it, Bear. One more throw, bud, and then I gotta leave. One more throw, then I gotta leave. Come on. Drop it. Good boy. Ready? Ready? And wait. Let me go over here. Let me go over here. Bang. Alright, bud. Alright, bud. I gotta go, bud. Hi, Alice. Here's my favorite Poochie. Look at her. She stops and waits for me. Like, you coming? I'm coming, Alice. Yes, Bear is cute. Bear's actually, Hey, look. There's a picture of you. Rest in peace. But Bear is Alice's, brother.
Hey, Pat. Unusual.
You got it. I've never seen any of them.
Which trucks are in?
The story's about like Leatherface, like his weird family. It's like a creepy family, just weird, freaky people that are ultimately like
I'm driving.
cannibals and like
Sign this out.
wears literally people's faces as a mask, goes around with his chainsaw.
Thanks.
Family gets together like
When you're done,
Aw.
everyone in the movie that's the main character.
I like Bear, and I like.
Creepy,
I could use a walk.
unsettling.
Yeah.
Home for some film competition?
These are Queen's apartment.
A walk.
Mistakes. Best score on a full magazine?
Again, don't mind the Russian things.
Well, it's not all about titles, it's about the content of the story.
Well, it's gonna get into like this is all true. As far as it was getting late enough that my brother should be coming home. Probably like there's still something. The sun's definitely on its way down.
Come on, Manny.
He's supposed to be hanging out with, and asked that to go out and like try
I won.
this before he even had cell phone, so we couldn't just like call him. We didn't know his kid's phone number, but we knew where he lived. And at this point, it was more
I'm
common,
requesting
like,
that
okay,
gun
he's not
next
home,
time.
you just go over there
Yeah,
and you go
the
get it.
gun's why I won.
So she has
Oh,
to
that
be
reminds
fine
me.
if it's
There is a huge pile of dirty dishes.
we're like, yeah, we thought it'd be kind of nice to get out of the house for a bit,
Ooh, you
have
can
like
fold
a
my laundry, too.
cool away from us for a movie. So we headed out, and
Go ahead, shots.
lay out real quick. There's a lot of different streets. The first street was toward the back of the neighborhood. Most of the streets ended in cul-de-sacs, and the cul-de-sacs had trails that connected them. So where my brother was at, the dark cul-de-sac path, which would have been a shortcut, saved us a lot of time, and gotten almost right
All right.
where we were supposed to be hanging out. Or we could have gone
Good.
around like 3 or 4 streets to get there, which was much more well lit, but a much longer walk. Which path do you
Let's
think
get to the
we
base.
chose? The shortcut or the long, well-lit path?
Well, I hope you don't mind. And I don't mind playing both roles. For the roleplay that we're doing, I will be Alice and Bear, if you would like me to. Hi, Alice. Hi, baby girl. Oh, you get some lovins. Yeah.
I did it! Yes, I got it!
Alice gets shotgun.
Pregnant.
Alice get shotgun. Get in there, baby girl. You get shotgun.
You might not be wrong in this case, Bob. You might not be wrong. But no, I was not along some
Oh, look at her sit right in the seat with her head out the window.
at all. So we walked down our street, we're chit-chatting about
Gracias.
this is that, whatever topics we came up at the time. Turned onto the next street, we needed to traverse, everything was going well. There was ample light from the street lights, still a little bit of sunlight coming down, so the road was mostly well lit. Made it down the 3rd street,
How have
got
you
to my
been sleeping
brother's
these
friend's
days?
house. Again, nothing
Not great?
interesting happening so far. Smooth, hassle-free walk.
Get you something from the pharmacy.
So we knocked on the door.
Okay, then you can play as Bear. I don't care.
They left a little
it's not a big deal. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna wear myself out. I've been picking up a few extra assignments.
But I vote we put him on Ellie's team.
What do you mean?
This is where some of the fear starts to creep in from, you know, just watching the horror movie, and then all of a sudden my brother's like quote unquote missing. But knowing my brother and like trying to let logic overtake emotion, I figured maybe they'd stopped at one of his other friends' houses in the neighborhood. They were hanging out there, but I was a bit worried.
You could have Bear. I want Alice. I love Alice.
Before we head all the way back home, still refusing to take that
Somebody lost a
shortcut.
hatchery.
The rest again had cell phones, we couldn't call him. My mom was just a matter of like walk back. So
And I'm getting it back?
decided to walk with my friend.
No, Isaac says it's low priority. We're fishing up wild salmon right now.
Back home anyway. So we decided to check those two houses.
Wild salmon's pretty good.
Started retracing our steps back home.
What did you mean about me and Owen?
There were no lights on, no scooter in sight. It looked like no one was there. So we're like,
I haven't seen him in
I
like
don't
2
think he's
weeks.
here, so we'll just pass on that one. We continue down the
picking up
road.
open
The
assignments?
sun is almost fully set at this point, but there's still a good amount of light from the street
Did he
lights.
talk to you? Did
And
he
up
say
ahead
anything?
at an
or-
intersection between
No,
two
we're still
streets,
not.
right under
I
a street
mean,
light, there's a
I've
lady
seen him in the
walking
mess
what
hall,
looks to
but
be like a little kind of terrier.
we walk around each other.
As we got closer, the lady was, you know, just standing there with her dog, going to business.
Jackson
She
should
be in her 40s or
No,
50s,
I wouldn't
short,
read too
reddish
much
brown
into it.
hair.
Look at Alice back there. Uh-oh. Stars.
Now stay low.
You were waiting for us. Yeah.
Take them out. What do you think we're doing? Get closer. Get us out of here. I'm trying.
Try not to shoot the horses. I'm trying to shoot the people.
Just keep coming.
Oh, horses staying there though. Ooh, we ran over the horse.
Exactly how she's talking. I mean, this is exactly how she's
Yeah.
talking. I wish I could follow up that could have her come back.
That was good size today, guys.
Talked about it sometime after. So I have goosebumps. I got goosebumps now talking about it, just remembering it. So I just, yes. You see a little more of the scooter?
Come on, Alice, let's go. Come on, girl.
The little boy should go home. She answered. Continues down the road. Again, we're at an intersection where Becca and I have to turn left to go to the next house and then head back to where I live. Instead of turning left, this lady kept going straight down another road. Thank God she wasn't going the same way we were. So she kind of starts to disappear down that road. We go left, and we are just looking at each other like, what the fuck was that? That was the most unsettling interaction I've ever had in my life. But this is not the scariest thing to happen on this walk.
That's
We have
glitched.
not yet
Can I just jump in and say, so when I watch movies and stuff, and I get that this was in like the age before cell phones, but even still, when I watch movies and things, I always balk at people who behave exactly the way you just behaved. This woman that you talked to was a stranger, right?
Yeah.
You were sent to retrieve your brother, which first of all, phones still existed.
We didn't have the friends phone.
Sure, but like phone book, like I wasn't allowed to go hang out at friends' houses unless my parents could like call, like it's a whole thing. But like phones existed. But fine, you were sent to retrieve your brother. You saw a stranger on the street in an area where your brother maybe
I have a
had
pipe
been,
bomb.
and you were just like, let me just ask
Hold
the
up.
stranger if they've seen any small children around. I would never do that. That's the kind of shit
I
that
can't throw it.
a non-essential movie character does that doesn't make any goddamn sense. So no one acts like that. That's weird behavior. I just want to point that out. It's bothering me.
What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, oh, look at you sitting.
Well, this is a neighborhood
Alright, girl, you ready? We gotta go.
gathers together. There's like a central basketball court pool area. There's a lot of like everyone knows everyone kind of vibe here. I mean, obviously people come and go from the neighborhood, they move in and move out, but mostly like everyone is kind of aware of someone who knows someone. So ultimately, everyone in the neighborhood can kind of. So this is not a neighborhood.
Alright, let's get hit. Let's get hit.
Themselves.
There we go.
Like, everyone kind of interacts with each other. We make small talk when they pass by. Kind
Sorry, I'm not gonna heal you until you really need to be healed. I'm not gonna let me get hit by clicker cells because I don't want her to die that easily.
Probably, yeah.
Sit home, get drunk, watch anime. Yes.
Other than those 2 times, I don't know. I feel like the world's changed.
So this is the door room. Why? Hey, look, you open. Hey, look, another door. Look, another door. Another door.
Look up there.
And
See the light coming through?
another door.
At this point, the sun's fully set. Like I said, it's dark. There's some street lights, front porch lights that are on, sure, but it's otherwise dark outside. Becca and I are very disturbed by the strange interaction we just experienced, and the fact we hadn't found my brother yet was also adding more anxiety and fear on top.
Yeah, you're good. I gotta figure out how to get out of here.
But it couldn't have been more than a minute since our interaction with that lady before we heard a sound that is probably the legit closest I have ever been to pissing myself in fear. We were walking down the street, and all of a sudden, coming from just behind us. Beck and I had been holding hands, as you know, young couples do, hold hands, whatever, side by side. We let go, and it was a sprint free-for-all. Full sprint away. And I don't know that I've ever sprinted as hard. We skipped by the houses we thought my brother might be at. We turned left onto my street, started running. We looked over our shoulders, and there, coming right at us, was my brother on his fucking gas-powered scooter that starts up like a goddamn chainsaw. Coming from a house we'd never seen him at before. Didn't even.
All right, Alice, I gotta leave you behind.
Turns out there was a kid he did know there. We didn't know that. So never thought he might be there.
How did he sneak up on you? What, was he like stealthily rolling it through?
We had just passed by the
Why isn't it trying to let me pick that up?
Whenever we passed by the house,
Whatever.
I guess he was outside.
Oh, so he ramped it out the front door, or what did he do?
There were cars in the driveway, so I think he was just behind one of the. I think we literally he was walking to the car as we passed it. He got behind it as we passed it.
Hey, anybody?
Each other.
Alright, everybody, take a seat.
But yeah, he had started it up right after we passed it. But
I can't press the chairs.
I have no idea how to describe how.
Someone was definitely sleeping up here.
How scary hearing that noise right behind us was. So
we're using this as a base.
Realized it was late, decided to come home. Right then, right as we were, I mean, the odds of that happening, the odds that it did, I don't know what they are. After that night, Beck and I never watched another movie together. Ever. That was the last time.
Thanks, Alice. Thank you, baby girl. Thank you. Good job, Alice.
Come on!
And to Bob's point about being weird approaching the stranger, I asked about that. We had kind of a neighborhood gossip.
I have like an infinite silencer.
Talked to him about it. He was like, "Oh, it looks like better." I tried for weeks to find out who this lady was. Nobody knew. I don't know about her, and I swear to you, I've got chills and goosebumps right now thinking about her because she gave me a vibe that I don't.
We're back. Welcome back. I'm just finishing off some zombies here. Alice saved us. Ah, Shambler.
I don't know what this is about weird ladies wandering into neighborhoods, but I had not a scary situation, but I was walking, and this other lady was coming up the hill. I don't
We
know
say
her.
fuck this
Can't
place.
recognize anyone with a face
Fuck
mask.
this place.
She said, "Hello, good morning," and I said, "Hello." And
I agree with
and
you
then
there.
she went,
Fuck
"Hello,"
this place.
And, hi, and she turns away and mutters, "Thank you," and then walks away. I'm like, what? What happened? Did you not? Like, it's the strangest interaction with a random.
Now he'll hear.
That is weird. I have a theory about your story. Okay.
I am convinced in my own mind that this story is, at least in part, fever dream. You had fallen ill, fell asleep watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Let's look at the facts. 1, you had a girlfriend, not likely to be real.
Right? This part's done now, like this part with us.
2, creepy lady in your neighborhood whose existence you couldn't confirm outside of your own mind. 3, perfectly timed, nonsensical way for your brother.
I bet you 10 to 1 Alice is like, get me out of here, please and thank you.
And had to literally
Come on, Alice, ladies first.
from a specific location for probably a couple solid
ladies
minutes
first.
in order to not see him,
I like it.
hear him talking to his friends, hear the tinkety-tink of this gas-powered scooter rolling down the driveway into position, because those things
She's
are
got
not silent even
cockiness,
when they're off.
but not the type I like. Alice, you gotta move out my way, girl.
Fever dream
Reminds me of
of
your dad's
a
greenhouse.
cough syrup addled mind of a sick young man wishing he could get a girlfriend and terrified of the movie he
Alice,
accidentally fell
you want
asleep
some
on.
flowers?
Corroborate this evidence because if you
Oh,
noted
baby
accurately,
girl, you
he
want some
said,
flowers?
you
Hi,
know,
baby.
my brother and I were
Ah.
holding hands over
Hi.
whatever it is
Oh, look
that,
at you. You look so
He
cute.
didn't even know. He didn't even know.
She let me lick her face and whatever making out. Because I don't remember saying that particular quote. I want like a replay of that.
Go ahead, play it back, editor, play it back. Beck and I had been holding hands, as you know, young couples do, hold hands, whatever, side by side. There it is. All right, clear as day.
Undisputable right there.
That's weird. I didn't find it. That's strange how we have different recollections. All right. Well, I was gonna award Wade 2 more points for the telling of the story.
Those are
of the
shed.
climax, but now I'm actually
Those
going
more
to not give
sheds.
those and deduct his only other point, leaving it at a whopping 0. It was good, but man, you know, only Bob can make up stories.
That was a true. It's true. If you're gonna go fictional stories, you need to go no detail or better detail.
This was a traumatic event in my life, and you guys are trying to take this away from me.
Yeah, that building straight ahead, that big old tower apartment looking building, that's the FOB, whatever FOB stands for, the FOB, the headquarters of this whole
A
operation.
little bit of like, not tons of freckles, but some freckles and like.
Hey,
freckles.
Alice.
There was like a reddish brown hair short.
Getting nostalgic about the truth.
I'm trying to figure out how to describe the nightgown. It was just like a white nightgown. It was not just pajamas, but it wasn't like a super flowy, like crazy nightgown. But it was definitely something you don't wear outside. She probably stood, I don't know, maybe like 5'3", 5'4". She had like a little brown terrier dog. I can't remember the color of the leash. I'm not even gonna try to do that. I remember walking up. I remember seeing the dog just like.
I'd rather see you guys dead.
She just turned around and immediately was like she had never talked to a person before.
Important points of information. How big were her cans and were they on her back? Because I might have a solution to this.
No cans on the back that I can tell. I wouldn't describe her as having large breasts at all. I would say they were on her back.
Okay.
Probably like A cup.
Wow.
You are weirdly specific with all of the measurements of this person.
You're just inventing details now.
Too specific. I'm guessing because you're asking me specifics for something that happened 20 years ago. Wow, you were too specific. That was the problem. 5'3" or 4, 40s or 50s, short, red, brown hair. Well, she was around my mom's height. I would guess. Wasn't it at night? Wasn't it at night? How would you have seen all that? I don't know the points. The stop sign was literally under one of the street lights. So it was a well.
Your Honor, the witness normally wears glasses, and the evidence shows on this evening he was indeed not wearing his prescription glasses.
Well, stay with Alice.
I will accept.
We'll try to get that door open.
Mel, you keep my dog safe.
At this point, thank you. I started wearing
Or else
contacts
your
between
baby,
8th
I
and
mean,
9th
Ellie's
grade.
gonna kill you with your
Prosecutor
baby,
has
or else I'm
no
gonna kill you
evidence
before Ellie
to
gets a chance.
The
You don't hurt
contacts
Alice. You leave her alone.
Call for mistrial.
This trial declared, winked and bamboozled by this charade. When I
And to Ash, no, we don't see Bear again, but it would be cool if we
excellent
did.
alliterations. I will give you the win for
I wish
today.
Bear would have went
It
with
has
us.
to be within
We're
the next
in.
20 seconds. Titty tilters, dodge tips. Lively listeners love libations. To creamy cocks in my crocs.
Come on, quick.
Dummies don't dig distractible. Wade winning was
Yeah, sure.
inevitable. Five.
That was 4. Was that 5? No.
Yeah, that was 5, but I don't know if that last one counts. I don't know about inevitable. I mean,
No.
Wade was winning anyway.
Just remember this, please.
Oh, no.
Mine's always on the left.
Yeah, spare parts, I just found
This
some.
one was a half, and that one you just did was another.
What? No.
You glance
No.
looking at her
Kinda sad.
from just like glancing. You wouldn't notice her. She blends in so well. I love Alice. Hi, baby girl.
I mean, I'm a man
Hi.
of my word.
I'm not gonna shoot you. I just wanna get a side view like that, make it look better.
Hey, it made me laugh.
Aw.
You laughed the whole time.
I want her so bad.
To get on my inside is making me laugh.
Remember when I was talking, I made you laugh?
Yeah, no, it was great. Yeah, the ghost, Granny Milk, yeah, the ghost thing, yeah.
That was too long ago. What have you done for him lately, Bob? We didn't even need to talk. I won by default after I was finished talking.
But my biggest criticism, like, I thought he might have been making things up, but his ability to make things up was pretty good. So, I can't fault him for his true nature. Wade, you are officially the winner. I don't even remember what the points are. I'm just going to assign you all of Bob's points are now yours.
I had way more points, just to be clear.
I know.
I had a lot more points.
Now he has all of your points.
I'd like to start by thanking Mark for being one of the best hosts.
Ooh, I want to make this a burst fire.
Shut up.
Bob for being a gracious loser.
Well,
And myself for being
I already
one of
have
the
those,
most
so let's do
creative influences
stability
on
then.
the planet.
That's not even true. Hey, mine was way better.
Congratulations to Wade.
So we're gonna
Thank you,
get to the
everybody, so
fob,
much for listening to this
which
week of Distractible. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to all of you at
shouldn't be
home.
too much longer.
Be sure to like, follow, whatever, this podcast, wherever you're
And
listening to.
that's how I'm gonna end it.
Good, yeah, make sure you follow. Cool, good.
I wish I could put like skins on the gun.
We'll have Wade
Great.
hosting because
Oh, cool.
that one.
I love
We'll be
that.
moving on to host the next episode. Thank you, Bob. You can find Bob on Facebook at My Screw.
Bob's
he streams
fridge,
there.
yes. Check out my shotgun.
Good evening, gentle listener, and welcome to Distractable, a Wood Elf
My
production,
pistol?
with your hosts, Mark, Bob, and Wade. This week, the triune of truculence bend
So it's
their minds
its own
to the
personal
modern-day
silencer.
Pandora's box that is
And my gun I just did.
Bob's fridge. Please
I
prepare
like
to
that.
hold thy gorge and enjoy the show.
Hey guys, welcome to the Distractible Podcast. Here we discuss anything that interests us and compete to see who can bring the most captivating stories to the table. Whoever brings the best story, as judged by yours truly, will be declared the winner of the podcast and will earn the right to host next week's episode and play
You know,
the
when I
role
first played
of
this, I thought that was a
judge.
body, but
Being
here
as
it's a piece of
I,
a boat.
killed
It does look like
last
one though,
week,
like
I
it's
get
sitting
to
up
host
like
this
right there
week,
would be the
and I
head.
am Wade Barnes, joined
There's the
by
back
my lovely,
with the
beautiful
butt there, and then the legs.
Mark Fishbach and
See
Bob
a way outta here?
Meiskins. Hey guys.
You know,
I did.
I can tell.
I was like, Bob,
You really take on a fascinating cadence when you do the
Oh
intro.
yeah.
I won't criticize it because it does work, but it's just.
Oh, I hate having a sore throat. I do have one of those right now, but not much.
It's very bouncy.
Alright, you want me to try it again? Here we go.
No, just try it again.
Hey guys, podcast time. I'm Wade, this is
Ugh.
Bob. Let's go!
I hope someday we're like
This would
hanging
suck.
out or just like doing something really casual.
I like how
and
one
really
side's
normal,
lifting.
and at some point Wade is just like, "What, guys? Hey!"
Alice,
He was like starting
Manny,
the cadence, and everyone is like,
you
"Why
keep
are
my
you guys
you
script
keep
right
my
now?"
dog
Let me
safe.
tell you about this
No, I just got a sore
story
throat.
experienced last
It's
week
fine.
when
It's
I
fun.
went to the grocery store and had to buy milk.
I kind of have a habit of like doing a deeper voice sometimes, like I got through this and stuff like that. I like to joke around, make it sound evil, and I make it hurt. I don't mean to.
Blowing is allowed.
I feel like I'm slowly devolving into game show host version of John Wayne. All right there, Pilgrims. Welcome to Distractible.
Do you ever, this
Ugh.
just happened, do you ever laugh or talk and the voice that comes out of you scares your own self?
Yes.
My voice is like a little hoarse,
you been
and I
avoiding
just laughed, and my whole body was like, whose laugh was that?
Come on,
What
you've
the
barely
hell?
said anything on Mrs. Jackson.
Whoa,
Have you ever
man.
felt like a spider wave of saliva in your throat? You go to speak and it like blocks your vocals and you sound like something completely different. You're like, oh, and then you go, oh, but it's still there blocking. You're like, oh, no, and you're really scared, and then like the bubble pops.
And
you're
that's
like,
why I
oh,
don't
back.
like you.
No, I have that a lot. But what if it actually
Hold on,
was
it
like
shoots
so
you.
funny at
See
one
if there's a
point
way
the
to hide.
demon standing behind you?
Joel didn't deserve any of that. Any of it, you
So,
hear me?
we're not even into the episode yet. Have you guys ever heard a voice, like if you're laying in bed, you're trying to fall asleep, have you ever heard a voice that wasn't your voice in your head? Does that happen to you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
The thing that happens to me sometimes is I'll just be like almost asleep.
Joel
and it's
didn't
like,
deserve
my body
any
is
of
just
it.
like,
He deserved to live.
and I'm like, oh god, I'm awake, but like it still sounds like me, but it's like Dick Wade.
Okay, I only ever hear my own voice, like 99% of the time.
So
But I
what's
was
your
trying
idea?
to fall asleep the other night, and I was just thinking about the day, and like, you know, whatever, something stressed me out, I don't know. And I was just laying there, and I heard, it sounded
watch
like
it come
it
over
came
here.
across the room. It was not Mandy, she
Okay,
was
just
asleep. I just
go
heard
slow.
a voice that said exactly what I was thinking that was like, that's not something you need to be upset about. Like it was my mom or something, but it wasn't
take your
it
word
wasn't
for it.
anyone's voice that I recognized. It was just like a woman's voice. I didn't sleep for like a few hours after that because my entire body was just like, what the
Come on, preggers.
Is that a thing that happens to other people?
Wait, you're not even watching?
Am I weird?
I mean, I've had it
What?
happen all the time. Like, it's either an auditory hallucination or it's just your brain just being like, here's a voice randomly. Ooh. But no, I've had that. I've had people whisper.
You walked to our house,
like,
came
inches
down,
from
and
my
opened the
ear
door.
when I'm, like, either waking up or going straight to bed. And it would just be someone saying hello.
Yeah, the hatch is over
I
there.
don't like that. That's bad.
Doors opening and closing, I hear.
That side over there.
I've like
You can
felt
see it
my
with the ladder.
grandma's hand on my shoulder. My grandma who passed away in like 2005. Occasionally I'll like smell her perfume, or like she was a smoker or something. Like, I can smell the smoke or something. But I'll feel her hand on my shoulder like a guardian angel type thing.
Weird.
I wouldn't like that. I would turn around and be like, fuck off, Grandma!
Like in moments of extreme stress, or like there's been moments like where I'm driving and someone will swerve at me. Like obviously we got hit by the semi, but like other than that, there's been a few moments where
Nice
like something
boat.
I should not have seen, I'll like just barely dodge, and I'll feel like she like pushed my hands to help me turn away from it or something, which is really weird.
No, those are grasping out at you from the beyond, like, you know, coming to me now.
Oh, just missed you.
Oh my god, she was pulling the other way, like, oh, die, come back to me. Oh,
That's true.
I'll get you next time. Some douchebag uncle that always hated you pops up and Grandma's trying to say,
Terran dog toys.
come on.
My obsession with Alice, because I love Alice. Alice is
You
beautiful.
want to visit with your grandson, don't you? Come on, I'll bring him to see you.
all of this supernatural discussion has me excited for today's topic, which is delivery.
Oh, right, yeah. Topical.
What a segue.
Delivering you to the beyond as fast as possible. Gotcha.
We'll be fine up
We're
here.
kind of cheating a little bit today because our topic comes. I
She
feel
don't
like
like
it's
heights.
Kind of a biased topic, but Bob had
She
a heck of an
hates
experience, and we're so excited.
Abby
Mark and I were so
hates
excited to hear
heights.
how happy he was about it. Yeah. So we had to change our topic last minute.
Oh, it's
from a very
fun
other
when
good one
she's
that we definitely had planned
scared.
in advance. To delivery.
Bob,
Not
if you're
so
ready, I will
tough.
yield my time to you.
Well, so are you gonna try and compete with this, Mark, or are we just
And
gonna
rock
let
even
it
higher.
I'm gonna let
Manny,
that roll.
Alice!
Something else for it, but I want to.
Fuck Manny. Hello,
I still
Alice.
reserve the right to points where I want them.
God, the authority is just leaking out of you.
Hey, I'm
Oh,
in
that camera.
charge.
Okay, look how.
Stutter my
Okay,
way through.
see how the camera
This
looks?
is my episode.
I could never do the
Maybe it was my
surgery.
uncle trying to shut me up. He was shoving a ghost sock in my mouth right
It moves
I yield.
farther down. I love that. I love that feature.
When you're live streaming, you gotta come up for grub at some point, and as someone who's been streaming more and more lately, I can tell you, it's really nice having food delivered to your door, and Grubhub has got you covered. Yeah, pretty much.
We've all lived through the
Oh, that
last
is
year.
so cool.
I think a lot of people have become aware
Alice,
of the variety
Alice, come
of
here.
food
I
delivery
missed you.
options that
Where'd
are
you
out
go?
there.
Alice?
The thing about Grubhub
Alice.
is that they are working hard to
Where'd she
serve
go?
restaurants so that restaurants can work hard to serve you.
Alice?
They're dedicated
There's the
to
bougie.
good, fast service because they know that good food from good restaurants, your local, your favorite place, deserve to get there fast, fresh, and exactly how the restaurant intended it to be eaten.
That's true. Working with restaurants is important too, because a lot of delivery apps out there, like certain restaurants will pop up. For
That's
a little bit and
exactly
they'll leave
how
and
I like
everything
to
else,
live life.
because, I mean, it can be kind of a nightmare, I guess, to have a busy kitchen and then to have people trying to have food
Let's
delivered
try it.
too.
Let's
But
try it
Grubhub's
first
going
thing,
out of their way
yeah.
to try to make sure they're working with restaurants as smoothly, painlessly, and nicely as possible. Grubhub's doing a little extra to serve Panera. You can get a free delivery perk on your first order from Panera of $15 or more. Order through the online at your earliest convenience.
Moscow.
Grubhub is really working to make sure you get exactly what the restaurant wants
See,
you
see,
to
see.
get. Both for your sake, because the food is good and delicious, but also to make sure the restaurant, keeps
I
their
would love a
reputation.
drink, but I don't drink much.
This episode of Distractable is brought to you by Express
It's open.
VPN. I'm bald. Did you guys know that?
It hasn't come up, but now that you mention it.
I'm thinking about it now.
Yeah, I wasn't always bald, and sometimes I like to go searching on the internet for pictures of people with full heads of hair just to kind of live the glory days. And I'm not gonna lie, it's something I don't usually want other people to know about.
Well, we could just keep that.
When you gotta break in.
Places to talk about your private.
I could have done it there too, but
It doesn't matter if your internet is
That's
Verizon,
right.
Comcast, whatever. ISPs in the U.S. can legally sell your
this
information
should
back.
have a
So
safe
even if
key
you
on
think
it,
you're using
a
incognito
safe
buttons that are your ISP knows
code on it,
what you're
maybe.
searching
Maybe
for.
not.
But using ExpressVPN, up until now, no one knew I was searching.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that. I actually do a
Is
lot
the
of
combination?
private
Hang on.
looking at pictures of balls guys, just because I'm trying to understand what that must be like.
Martel,
I can't relate
or
because of
however
my
you
thick,
say it. Ugh.
luscious hair.
Quick showers and
What the?
sunburn.
with
don't scratch your head as
the
hard as you used to.
tree's
This
dead.
is an advertisement for Express
It's
VPN.
too
Who's
risky
listening
to
at home
keep
that may
using
be
this place
confused
for
right now. Phones, computers,
meetups.
smart
Scars
TVs,
are
ExpressVPN's pretty much usable
Scars are
on all
going to be
devices,
saying.
so there's really no
I
excuse
don't
to
understand
not
what
be
they're
doing
saying.
it. So protect your online activity
To
today with the VPN rated #1
to
by
keep
CNET and
using this,
Wired.
please for
Visit my exclusive link,
I lost track.
expressvpn.com/distractable.
Scars are
And you can
going
get
to
extra
be
3 months
swarming all
free
over
on a 1-year
this area
package.
like
That's
roaches.
EXPRESS
I went ahead and cleaned up my supplies already, but I left all our guns locked up in case you need them when you arrive. Figure
Alright, now there's a story about a new refrigerator.
figure the Scars won't touch them since the safe is old.
I want to preface this by
It's
saying
too
this is a
old
very
world
problem. So with all your, I hear everyone out there
for them
thinking,
dumb freaks. See you soon. Be careful, Paul. P.S. Still using the big win as the combo. Big win. Where am I gonna find that at?
Which is very exciting but stressful. And the refrigerator in our house, it kept things cold. It's gone now. It's dead.
Oh, that one was useless to be covered.
Kept things cold, but
big win.
He's dead. He got taken away. He's unplugged. He's dead. He's gonna go get crushed up.
That?
Is your refrigerator a person?
If so, then it would be 8, 15, 12. 8, 15, 12. 8, 15, 12. 8, 15, 12. There's another one. 8, 15, 12. 8, 15, 12. Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
8, 15, 12 right here.
I'm not saying
Let's
the
try.
person who lived here before us, but the water that came out of it, the ice, the food, it just had a stank. Cleaning didn't fix it. The baking soda and the thing didn't fix it.
Oops.
So we got a new one. And like, that's pretty
15.
exciting. New fridge is exciting. You know no one has stored
Nope.
their dog's semen in it before?
Alright, that's not the code. Okay.
I'm not saying that I know I've lived in a house.
Let's go back in there, see if there's anything else.
I'm just saying, if you live in a rental,
I'm running short on time now. But I can make it to the fob before time runs out.
Well, I decide that.
Is there any amount of cleaning that makes it okay for you to eat
So it's not that.
that fell out of the bag and touched the shelf where once in years
The
past
big...
a little
Wait, would that say the big what?
That's okay. I don't know.
It's like
Hi, Alice. Hi, baby girl.
idea what went on in your hotel bed. Like you have no idea what
The
kind
big
of freaks were in there just
win.
before you, what kind of fluids were flinging all over the walls.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Careful what you
Hey,
lick in a
baby
hotel
girl.
room.
She gotta move.
You
Come
know
on.
me, I lick every corner of the room I
Alice.
have to. As soon as I walk into the room.
She don't want me to leave this room. Well, I gotta go out the window
So we're
then.
excited about this new fridge.
Yeah, good.
So it was supposed to be
She's like,
delivered
no,
9
stay
days
here.
ago, and I bought it like 2 weeks
So-
ago. They took my money happily, and they were like, yeah, we'll give you a fridge. And I was like, okay, and left like an idiot.
Did you get to pick it out, or did they just tell you they'd bring you one?
Yeah, no, I told them which one I want, and they were like, sure, silver one, got it.
Oh, okay, good.
We'll send it right over.
Good.
So the initial
so
delivery
I don't
is
know if there's
scheduled.
another
So the guys show up. Honestly, the
code?
first guys, I spoiled some of it, but the first team that showed
on the
up to
piece of
deliver,
paper somewhere.
they show
But
up and they assess the house.
I'm not
Our
gonna
front
spend
door's
too much
real big,
time
but there's a
looking.
little door that goes in the kitchen that you can't
That
bring
was
the
just a
fridge
try.
through. So he like looks at the garage, and finally he decides, okay, we gotta drag this thing. We have
So
a big
I'm
back
just gonna
sliding
move
door.
on
We gotta drag this thing
because
around
I don't
the
want to
side
run
of the
short on
house,
time.
side yard, and then in the back door. That's the way it'll fit easiest.
When I do my second playthrough
Because I'm filthy rich.
through
not a one side yard house. You got 2 whole side yards. And they
when I
decide
do
to
my
go through the
second
really narrow
playthrough
one,
on
which
Twitch,
becomes an issue later
I'm gonna
when
start
we get
leaving
to it.
notes.
So they go through this whole thing that I don't know what
And
appliances.
so every time I
what
play this, I don't have
happens
to worry
them,
about it.
but
I could
they're
have the
patched, like if outside air touches them, they will combust. Appliances are, I don't know if you guys have ever seen a brand new appliance. It comes in a full like plastic wrap, like fully vinyl wrapped, and then there's like foam padding on the corners and above that, and then there's another layer of like strapped on padding or cardboard, and then there's another layer of like a wrapping around that, and then there's a box around that. So when they show up to bring it, it takes them like 10 minutes to get the thing down
Well
off the
done
truck and cut the outer layers of packaging off to get it ready to bring it
Alice,
inside.
you
And
better
so
be
they
on
go
my
through
butt.
this whole thing, and once they decide they're going to bring it to the smaller side yard, the narrow side yard, I look at it and I'm like, I don't think that's going to fit, guys. And he looks at it and he measures it and he's like, no, it'll fit. And I'm standing there and I'm like, I really don't think that's going to fit, but like, this is their job. It's fine. Just do what you're going to do. which again, like idiots, I assumed that they would know how to do their job. And so
That
they start
was
dragging it, they bring it up the
deadly.
driveway, they start trying to get it through the gate. There's like a gate that swings open, and the gate is swung all the way open up against the gas meter.
Ugh.
The gas meter is behind the gate.
Sore throats.
And you hope, like, ideally
Gotta
they
love 'em.
like slide it right through, fits, and they keep going, right? They get it up,
So I'm
and
gonna
it does
try
that
to
thing where they
kind of
try to move
speed
it
run
through
this
and it
part.
just goes, and it's like,
There's nothing really here to find.
And like the delicate parts are all still wrapped, so it's still like padded, but I just see like it's not quite gonna fit. Like it's like an inch too big.
Yeah.
And the guys are there and they're like, no, it's gonna fit. And it goes from the
1738.7. Ah.
The way it goes through
Okay.
the back of the fridge is scraped up the
Maybe something to write that down on.
Each little step they're taking, the fridge
I don't have
on the
it,
fence
but
is just like,
I'm gonna use our messages, our Facebook messages, and I'm gonna
okay, and like it
take
finally
a
it
picture
gets
of that,
through,
so
and
I have it.
look at it. There's no damage. Everything's fine. It was just sort of rubbing on the gate. I think it was fine, but so that's how it starts. And they get it through. They get all the way to the backyard before they're about to bring it inside the house. And I look at the front of it, and there's a huge dent. It's not huge. Okay, maybe it's.
Oh, I see my battery.
Around
Battery's
dent.
full
But I
on
look at
that.
it, and I'm like, that's a dent. And the guy does that thing where he looks and he's like, no, it's not a dent. These things are padded. It's fine. And I like touch it, and I'm like, no, dude, that's a dent. It's clearly a dent. And he like licks his thumb and rubs it, and like, now that'll buff out. And so,
Don't
and
touch
finally,
me.
I convinced the dude, I'm like, it's a dent. And
You
he's
should
like,
have
well,
shot
he
her.
wants to
It would have been a good
install it or
shot.
not.
You were that close.
Brand new
Don't be a
refrigerator I
stormtrooper.
paid a shit ton of money for.
Come
I
on.
have a dent on it. Like, I want a new one out
Hit
of the
me.
box. I paid a lot of money for this fucking thing, and like he doesn't think that like. And
You're
I've
too late.
been there. I've worked jobs like this. He
Come on,
gives
shoot
me
her.
that look. And I'm like, no,
Thank you.
take it back. Like, I don't want to fix this. Okay, we can fix it. In a more respectful tone, he says, but his eyes say that. You know, he looks right at me, and I see his head
Thank
gloss
you.
over, and
That's
he's
what I
like,
want. I want to see
"Yeah,
her get
yeah,
shot.
I will put it back on the truck. Thanks. And then they not give a fuck about that bridge
You missed.
once it was
Come on.
damaged. So, how it barely fits the gate the first
Thank
time.
you.
On the way out, they were just like, "Get out."
Don't you just love how I torture her?
Get outta here. Like, man,
Yeah, look at those
they
blood
damaged my
marks.
gate.
Is that it?
Like, Jesus.
Alright,
They got
I'll
it
heal
out of
you.
there, and they were just like, well, take it back and they'll call you. And they drove off in a huff. And I thought that was that. Now, let me say, this is going to be the end of Act 1. These guys did a great job compared to the second group.
Yeah, I sent it to you, so then I have it at least.
I wish they would have been the guys who delivered the bridge today, because of course this happened this morning. Because of course it did. I long for their
Right.
great handling of everything that occurred.
Guys, up here.
But yeah, so they're gone, and you think like, okay, that exchange is over, right? There's a fallout to that exchange that I still I can't understand how this happened. So Manny and I wake up the next morning after that initial.
You're right.
Yes, take it back. How's it free? You live in Northern California, right? So it got down to and
Alice, you get out of gunfire, little girl. Don't need you getting shot. That's stupid how that's... Alright, I need to switch weapons. Alright. I don't want her to die that much though, so I can progress the story. Ooh.
And if it detects a rumble, it detects a shaking, it shuts off the gas to the entire house. And I guess
come on, girl.
Enough that two guys slamming
You got a shot in the hand. Hi, Alice.
Hey, let me see your hand.
Alice, you gonna sit in the back with us, baby girl? Yep.
We're in.
Ooh, careful, we got Alice. Don't you dare hurt my dog.
Alright, just check it off my notes here. Got it.
So, okay, and so finally we get that resolved after like a day.
I've already through one of my playthroughs through this. I've literally already jumped off of as many as I could with balconies. Aw, look at Alice. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. Aw, look at your fur color. Oh.
She's like, no, we'll see you in a week. And I'm like, that was the best solution I had, so we figured out the whole thing.
Can we call this the cold band?
Well, I'll do it once or twice. Oh, big edges.
Squeeze this as hard as you can.
She's been shot.
Okay, so this middle act is kind of quiet, right? So the natural gas thing happened, and then there's a whole week where every day I'm calling the store to be like, hey, you guys tried to deliver us a fridge and it was dented, and like you took it back. Like,
Alice, hi, baby girl.
Things get a gunshot wound to the
I spent an hour and 17 minutes on the phone.
This part we have to lock Alice up in a cage. I don't agree with it, but we can't have her on the walking grounds apparently.
Is it alright back there?
It's Lowe's, right? It's like a big
He's almost a compliment.
appliance hardware home store. There's like
Stay,
50
Alice.
people, 20 people, however many.
Oh, yes, Alice, come on, you're staying. There you go, baby girl, sit down.
11 times over the entire course of a day. Every time I had a spare 5 minutes, I'd call and be like, maybe I'll get someone out. And I didn't talk to a person the whole
Aw,
day.
look at Alice.
Call an automated system, ask who you want to connect to.
You better take care of my dogs.
In the department, you call for a solid 5 minutes. Then you're connected back to the automated service. Just does the exact same shit and reconnects you to the same phone that rings for another 5 minutes.
See, all this is happening. All this is happening around the same time Ellie is in Seattle.
Do you think they've got like a place where they solve
Yeah,
the
yes.
call and it's like the delivery guy put a
Aw, be a good girl.
It's like dented fridge guy and they're like, don't take that. I'm not taking that. I don't know, man. I would love for that to be the case.
I don't trust you.
It's exactly that. And it was like me trying to call my pharmacy for a prescription I needed was that exact thing, except plus they have this 5-minute long like COVID vaccine disclaimer that is at the beginning of every call. And I get it. Very important for people to know, and I get that probably have a lot of people calling like, where can I get it or where can I get it? Something like that in the information.
Yeah, Alice has to be checked in over here. This is a checkpoint. You will see her cage. Give me a second. You get to see more poochies too. They're all names. We'll see which ones you think are cute.
The same thing.
I get that, like, if you're not reaching someone, there has to be, like, an endpoint that is why you did infinitely. But, yeah, like, get an answering machine or something. Like, fuck,
Alright.
Seinfeld had an answering machine.
Yeah, that's true.
Lowe's not have an answering machine. Even if you don't check
So we've got
I always feel like people exaggerate when they say how long they deal with these automated systems. But
Aries.
I know I've been in this exact same
There he is
place.
up there.
It's just
That's
the fact of,
Aries.
like, you have to call a business, expect
Then we
3
have
hours of your day just
Aren't they supposed to save time? That's what I
the
don't get. They're supposed
Scarlet.
to save time.
Scarlet looks like she's antsy.
saves time because no one on the other end has to
Then we
even
got
answer.
Tofu.
You get so frustrated, you give up, and they're like, ah, thank God, we didn't have to talk to that
Aw,
person.
he's C-band.
God, am I?
Get off my wall.
Just like when there
Then we
was
got
music playing,
Darwin,
at least you had something to listen to, and you
the second.
You were waiting, and you could put it on speakerphone.
Hi.
And you didn't have to go over, rush over like.
Sir, don't pin me against that.
Pharmacy! I wanna talk to the
Then we got
pharmacy!
Rocky.
Did you hear me? Pharmacy!
Oh, Rocky's not here.
I hope they record that with the
Oh, we got
automated
Sadie.
system. The first time I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to reach like appliances.
Yeah, that's Sadie. Hi, Sadie.
Appliances. And like the sixth time
Then we
I was
got
like, fucking appliances.
Quan.
And she was
Hi,
like,
Quan.
connecting your new appliance.
And Mickey. Hi, Mickey.
Can you imagine if, like 911
Marley.
had an automated system like that?
Who isn't there?
For class 1 emergencies, press 1.
Chloe.
For class 2
Hi,
emergencies,
Chloe.
press 2. Stay on the line if this is a major emergency. What's your problem? I'm bleeding.
Carl.
You two who are bleeding, try calling
Carla.
911 and your
And
extension
Alice.
will be 67942.
I know.
You guys ever
But it's okay, baby girl. Well, you're not gonna be in here long.
vet and somewhere
I
else
know.
that I call have like the same hold system? They have the
So out of all of those, who did you enjoy the most? Who did you think the cutest was?
Literally, it's like in my head, like. Look at every time it comes on, my brain is like,
Yeah? What about your ambush?
like at least get a playlist. How hard is it to get like 10 songs and have a playlist for your whole music? It's the same 2.5-minute long shit, and it's the same song the whole time. There's not even like a different. There's like 2 sections. There's an A and a B, and they're not even that different.
Yeah, I'm like, they're like, oh, play relaxing music, and it's at max volume.
Okay, so we're gonna talk to Isaac, and that's gonna be it. Ares was cute too. He looked like he's got a black mask on.
You have the music on, and you turn it way down, and then a person gets on. They're like. Fucking headaches. 38,000 decibel hold music. No, I can't hear you. I want some chicken sandwiches. And they're either so pleasant it makes you more mad because you've been waiting
Brother,
so long,
you only
or
need
they're
3.
just like so nonchalant. Like, there's no in between. They're either way too nice or way too apathetic. There's no
Alright.
in between. Yeah,
True. You're holding a gun, pointer, middle, and thumb.
Your call, but it was someone at the place that recorded that, so they picked up the phone like. We value your call. Please keep waiting.
What are you doing, Merlin?
They just stopped mid-bite to say.
You guys gonna convince this girl to
Oh, I left that out. So in the cycle that I was caught in, that was part of it.
Oh, that's cool. Well, then if you want, you could have 2 of them, because I like Scarlet. I mean, Scarlet, yes, she was antsy, but it's okay. Antsy Pants is fine. That would be her nickname. If I called her Scarlet, I'd say, okay, Antsy Pants.
All these different companies recorded like all of that, so we could just hear playback of everyone getting so fed the fuck up with waiting that we could just hear them like, yeah, you value my fucking club, I value my foot up your ass, stupid computer.
You know Amazon is recording all the things from Alexa, so you know they've got all that somewhere.
It's out there, man. It's on the cloud, man. It's gonna be leaked one day, and we're gonna have a really fun listen.
They've lost a lot of men. And it's good. They lost a lot of men. This is a lot of people. Yes, and I'll take Alice and Scarlet. That's fine. There's 100 and 49. I counted them all. 149. I counted every single one of these one time.
I just think that I'm not allowed in there for some reason.
In-person jewelry shopping is not the most inviting thing, but Blue Nile 24/7 have experts on demand, on hand, available phone chat or text chat. Also,
What's the matter, Abby?
creation tools are easy and informative. They will teach you and help you get exactly what you're looking for. I'll tell you that is really, really
days back,
as about jewelry, having someone on hand
some
like
scar
that
sightings
help guide you
out by the
through, like,
marina.
what they mean when they say different things about the quality,
Danny and
cost of,
Eleanor
like,
sent
different
me a
jewelry pieces to help you find something that's perfect.
And this morning, the
for
guards
person
found
you wanna
Danny
buy it for
collapsed
yourself.
behind the
Really, really
fence.
handy and underrated there having someone help
He
guide
locked
you
himself
through.
back
You can shop for
with a
jewelry
bullet
from
in his stomach.
BlueNile.com. That's BlueNile.com.
I don't know
Shop now
Spanish.
and advantage of the Valentine's Day sale with select jewelry up to
As far as I can tell,
50% off.
But I think he's like goddamn scars.
Blue Nile order
So what about
Son of a bitch.
for free.
Did you ask Isaac what happened? I tried.
I think.
He gave me that
Shop stress-free
fucking look and then he told me to keep quiet about it.
Go to BlueNile.com.
Which means you can't say shit.
Okay, so there are multiple days of that. Suffice to say,
He's gonna know.
finally, we learn that we're gonna get a refrigerator. It's gonna come. It's gonna come 9 days after it was initially supposed to be there.
Where is
Whatever.
Isaac?
But fine. Like, you know what? Fine. It's
I'll
not
be
like we
discreet.
needed it right away. It's just a refrigerator. We'll get it and it'll be fine.
Last I
So
heard
that
he was
leads us to
in the
this morning,
apartments.
which initially we were supposed to get together earlier this morning. And when we were setting that up, I was like, I don't know, I got this thing, I'm gonna be busy, I'll let you guys
You know
know.
what you guys find out?
And
Yeah.
last night,
And
they sent
we
me a
gotta head up
message
to
a text
Isaac,
message that was like,
and
expect
where the end of it, where we're gonna end this. This will be a good stopping part. We have played quite a bit.
So it'll probably come at the least convenient part, but like I'll set the video aside, that'll be fine. And this morning I was literally on a call with you guys. We were getting ready to do exactly what we're doing right now. And my phone starts ringing and it's like a local number, which I know means
Thanks.
it's the delivery delivery guys. An hour and 40 minutes before they're supposed to be at my house. It's the delivery guys. And I pick it up and he's like, we'll be there in 10 minutes. And I'm like, why did the system tell me 11?
This,
He's like, I don't know, sir.
and I say this dearly, this is where they're wrong. You're about to see, hang on. 3 days, for 3 days I finally got something out of number 47, 74, ugh. If what he's saying is true, it sounds like the Southern Shores might be our best bet. I've marked up a map and left in your suite. We should send scouts to verify as soon as possible. So, I still feel like he might be holding out. Give me a few more days with him, Sergeant Foster. Okay. Well, this is what they do to people. They hang them up, lock them up.
So he comes in and he looks and he measures the little door to the kitchen, he measures the garage door, and he looks at me and he's like, yeah, it's definitely not going to fit through here.
Locking them all out. This person's mopping up though, but whatever. But they sit here and look how scared they are. They are scared of you in these cages.
I'm not being rude, but I'm already on this fuse of like,
this is just mean, cruel. I would never.
And so I show them the side yard, and so I don't know how to take care of a yard yet. Manny and I have never lived in a place where we have to take care of the whole yard. We have like a fenced-in yard here. The side yard is grass.
Yeah, you're good. I'm gonna be ending it here soon, pretty much anyways. So.
Right? And they grew really tall. I haven't touched them. We don't really go over there. I haven't taken care of it. If I was a good, responsible homeowner, I would have like trimmed all that grass, or, I don't know, spring weed killer or something. We get over there. It's just grass, right? It's grass, tall grass. We get over there, and he's like, I hope we get through here. As we're casually strolling through this 3-foot-tall, dead, thin grass, he's like, I don't know, can you trim this? And I was like,
Man's naked.
I thought I had an hour and a half before you were going to be here. That was on my list. It's too late now. But yes, she makes every fucking thing that happens. This dude is like, oh, God, I don't know. And I'm like, just bring the fridge. So I open the gate to the side thing, and they brave the jungle that is our side yard. After they spend 20 minutes cutting all of the 7 layers of packaging off the fridge out the street, they come and they drag it around. And so we have a fridge in there, and it already has a water line because it has an ice maker. And so we have to take it out to put the new one in. You have to pull it out. You have to undo the water line. There's supposed to be some kind of shut-off. These guys cannot find the shut-off to the water line. And he looks at me and he's like, do you know how to do this? And I'm like, I don't know, is it my fucking job to install a refrigerator? I don't think so. And like, he looks at me, he's like, there should be a shut-off. You should know where that is. And I'm like, bro, I just fucking bought this house. Why would I know anything about that? I didn't install it. And he's like, can you call the previous homeowner? Like, yeah, let me call her up. We're buddies. I bought her house and now we get dinner every 2 weeks. Obviously. So his solution, his brilliant solution is he just unhooks the water and the water is just like
So you try attacking the island, not like this.
The line real quick. Like he unhooks it, he knows it's not shut off, and he's all surprised that water starts spraying everywhere.
Okay.
And so he just kinks the line.
Yep, the big store a few days out. That's coming up.
And that'll be fine. And he holds it up to me and is like, I'm gonna need you to hold this so we can finish. And I'm like, you know what? Fine. Fine. I'm not gonna make a joke about this or be angry. Fine. Do this, get that fucking thing out of here, bring the other one in here, plug in the whatever, let's do this. And so I'm standing in my own kitchen holding a water line with a bucket under it because it's even kinked off.
He knew.
Dripping, right? So I'm holding a little bucket to make sure we don't get any water everywhere. There's a front window in the kitchen so I can see, they bring the old one out, I see them go out to the front where their truck is and they're doing stuff. And then I see them with the new refrigerator and they bring it around. And
I'm sorry, an apple right now sounds pretty good.
They're making progress. And then while I'm standing in the refrigerator, the back slider is open. And I'm just standing there with the stupid kicked hose that I can't leave. And I just hear from the backyard, like, searching? Whoosh. And then one guy goes, oh shit! And they just start rushing around, and I'm just standing here like, I can't go look.
Anyone who finds them
happening. It sounds like water is leaking. I have no idea where that would be coming from.
Let me go after
They
him.
don't come in.
I'll
They
walk
don't
them
come
back in
ask
and
me
get to the
anything or like do anything so that
He's
I can
out.
help. They're just rushing around back there like, God, oh, what if you did that? Like I can kind of hear what they're doing. And Mandy is like working. Like it's the middle of a Friday. Mandy is busy working, so I can't just be like, hey, come help. I stand there for maybe 10 or 15 minutes before I finally text Mandy and I'm like, I know you're busy, but some fucking terrible things happening. Like, please, you come just hold this so I can try and like help these idiots. And so she comes out and she's like, this is an inconvenience for her. I walk out there. Water is erupting up out of the ground. Like a geyser has started gushing. I don't know what has happened. Apparently, what genius number 2 did is they had the fridge on a dolly, wideways, right? So it's the widest way it could be to drag it around. And there was a bush. They were trying to drag it through this little path. That's
Sure,
like,
you
it's
get
like
it.
a sidewalk width. It's not a wide path, but it's wide enough if the refrigerator was sideways. It probably would have fit right through. They were gonna drag it through wideways, and apparently just fucking destroyed this bush. But also apparently inside this bush is a PVC pipe coming out of the ground that's part of like the irrigation system that I have no idea.
And Ellie is on her way looking for you right now.
It's super old, and it's honestly it's on my list of like I need to have like a professional come look. This irrigation system is kind of old and janky. I don't know if it still works right or whatever. Like he just sees the bush and is like, fuck that bush.
I'll be back
What he did was he dragged the fridge right through the bush and snapped off the fucking PVC pipe, and there's just a geyser of water coming up out of the ground. And what they were doing when I went out there, which is apparently what they had been doing the whole 10 minutes, is one of them was standing there staring, like thinking, and the other one had the broken off PVC pipe. It was trying to like jam it back on, like it was just gonna slip right back on. And, like, I looked over at me.
3 years later,
Like he might as well.
he's shaking it.
The rage started boiling at this point.
Seriously, stop it.
They looked over at me and like blankly looked at me and gestured at the water and looked at the water.
Why don't you come on over and enjoy this view with me then?
Fucking fix it.
It's great. It's
I
best.
magically know what the hell is happening and how to fix this.
We made it all the way up here.
Pussy.
So you could win out on the last 2 steps.
Of course.
Fists a little
Yeah.
too hard, digging my nails into my palms.
Yes.
Kinda
You don't want
hurts.
to see it up here.
Ugh, don't give me that face.
Alright, here's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, so like literally they did
You're
this,
gonna get your ass
and the one guy
over
who,
here.
apparently the guy who was
Sit
standing
on the
there
edge.
watching is the one who did
Or
it.
you can go down here on the
And he
6
was
feet.
like, I can't believe that pipe was in
And look at
there.
this
It was
view.
hidden
Yeah.
in there, and I just
About
it's an
Ellie, yeah.
accident, you know? And like I
Damn,
wish I had
it's
said
raining.
this, but it's not like it's a little, it's
Really?
not grass, it's not a
Not
flower
even
or something
just
you can
for
like
one
push
night.
over. It's a big fucking bush. To get the thing through where he
about
got it through, he literally had to pull it up to that gap, and it stopped, and he was like, ooh, this bush is in the way. And he was just like, no, it's not. Let's go.
Well, there's only one way down.
Okay.
Don't. Don't. Do not. It's too high.
Ooh, that sketch.
I don't think I can live like this anymore. Abby.
Owen, I'm serious. I will break up with you. Owen.
I always loved you.
Stop it! Owen!
That's ooh, that's a jump. That's a jump. All right, nice.
So this leads to a whole series of like, finally, I'm like, we need to show
All right.
fucking idiots. Like, you're not gonna wedge that pipe back on there. It snapped off,
Abby!
doesn't fit back on.
Down
There's no
here, you
super
asshole.
glue, there's no flex tape. We gotta
Jump?
turn the water off
I
for
missed
the
it?
whole house.
I thought you
And
drowned.
so the guy who seemed to
And
be
you
in
came to
charge
my
of this was
rescue?
like, right, the water main.
Came to make
And
sure you
handed me
drowned.
the pipe and was
Right.
like, hold this on there, like that was gonna do something.
I found
Like
something.
he was holding it on there, and you know when you have a hose
What?
and you put your thumb over it and the water sprays out?
Think
That's
you're
what he
gonna
was
have to
doing.
follow
He was
me to
not
see
using
it.
any water inside of anything. He was just holding this pipe down and spraying.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please hit like and subscribe for more. Hit that bell notification, let you know every time I go live. And this, hang on, it's the boat.
Kick out a bunch of displaced fireflies with nowhere else to go.
like on the street, so
I don't want to find out.
Hang on.
Come see
generally, I
this
think,
thing.
in America, there's like a line that runs sort of along your street if you're in like a suburban area. Each house has like a line that comes off that main line that goes into the house. And so down where that connection is, where like your water meter might be, there's usually like a master shutoff, like a main thing. But also, I didn't know this because I not owned a house and had this before. I've only ever lived in apartments and townhouses.
We'll get through this part what he wants to show,
Apparently there's
and then we're
also always a main
turning it
water
off.
shutoff inside the house. And so
That is nice
the
though.
one down by the street was like really difficult. It wouldn't budge.
Probably. I am tired, but I'll text you for a little bit.
And so this pipe has been down here for a long time. And this dude is just like wanging away on it with a wrench and spraying it with WD-40. And he's asking me if I have tools. Which, like, I get that it's not part of his job to have to shut off the main water to a house. But these dudes literally were looking at me like I was their boss. Every step of the way, they were like, it's not turning. Both turn and look at me. What do we do? And I'm standing here like, this doesn't seem like a new installed fridge.
I was like,
I don't know.
one of those,
I have expectations.
zoos?
For fish.
It was just you are.
An aquarium.
Take this water pup out. I saw this seal the other day.
Eventually, like, I'm sitting here Googling on my
Water
phone.
pup.
Dummy number one and dummy number two are like hitting
Those
the
are sea
pipe with
lions.
a wrench, doing nothing, looking at each other. Nothing. Eventually, I'm Googling and I find
what
some
I
stuff that's
saw.
like there should be
Nice.
an outdoor shut off and there should be an indoor shut off. And I go start looking around my house.
Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to, please hit like and subscribe for more. Hit that bell notification, let you know every time I go live. And this is Grayson signing off.
Flooding our patio.